Okay, so I'm going to try and make this video quick, short, and sweet. This is a deer heart, and this is my favorite piece of venison. I'm going to show you how to prepare it. So all these right here, all this fat needs to be trimmed. All these chambers need to be trimmed out. So what we're going to do is start up here, going around, taking out some of these pieces. Just trimming the fat. Go along some of these spots along the side there. Like these little lines that go across. Cut those out. If you have a dog, those are really good healthy treats, but they do kind of affect the flavor in a negative way. So maybe if you've had heart before and you didn't like it, maybe this stuff wasn't trimmed off, and that's going to make a huge difference in the taste and the flavor. Deer fat is kind of dry. It's got like a little powerful flavor to it. Some people don't like it, so we're going to get rid of all that. So now you can see all the fat around the edges, around the top, minus the chambers, and all of these little veins along the side are removed. So now we're going to go into one of the chambers and cut it open like a cross section. What you're going to find is that there are multiple chambers, and you're going to have to do multiple cross sections. And we'll cut the fat off the top now that we've got it open. You can lay it flat. You see all these little stringy things on the inside that hold the chambers together? Those things are going to negatively affect the texture, so they need to be cut out. They're tough and stringy, so we're going to get rid of all those, which is pretty light work. Trim a little more of the fat around the top. A few more stringy deals in there. So then you can just pull loose. So there's another chamber back here. So we're going to cut that one open. Cut it off. And then this is one solid flat piece. And you have a smaller flat piece. And then you're going to cut those into strips. And what you'll find when you cut these is heart is one of the strongest, is the strongest muscle in the anatomy of any animal. So you're going to find the most lean, amazing grain in those cuts. And when you bite into it, it's like cotton candy meat. And when you're cooking it, it's going to look like it's sweating blood. And that's when you know that it's rare, medium rare on the inside. It's basically like little red dots of liquid are going to be on the surface of the meat, even though the surface of the meat looks cooked. You want to turn it off, take it off the heat right away, and that way you can keep it rare. Anything like this that's left on these strips, you can go back and trim up. You can see this really didn't take long. I'm at about 5 minutes on the recording. So, and I'm taking my time here. And then That's what you have. Throw that in with some peppers and onions in the skillet. And do the peppers and onions first. And get those sauteed until the onions are clear. Just like you saute any other kind of strips of meat. Stir fry, whatever. Fajitas. Really good fajitas with deer heart. And get all your vegetables ready to go so that your meat can go in afterwards. And then you can pull it off the heat just like they do in the restaurant, sizzling in the skillet. And then that's when you want to eat it. Serve it hot. Try it at home. Enjoy.